Hello, it's Morten
And Emil.
and we have about Elvis Presley. The Born of the King. Elvis Aaron Presley was born 18 January 1955 in Tupelo, Mississippi, USA. His parents' names were Gladys and Vernon Presley. 35 minutes before Elvis was born were his identical twin brother Jess Garon Presley born, but sadly Jess was stillborn. When Elvis was 13 years old, he moved with his parents to Memphis in November 1958. The career starts. In 18 July 1953, recorded Elvis for his own bill the songs My Happiness and That's When Your Heartache Begin in Sam Phillips Studio Sun Records in Memphis, allegedly as a birthday gift to his mother. 5 to 6 July 1954, Elvis came back to Sun for record the second disc, but without quite hitting the sound he wanted. But under the pause in the recording, Elvis began, for fun, to experiment with the song That's Alright, and the bassist Bill Black and the guitarist Scotty Moore jammed with him. Elvis has before tried with the song, but this time Elvis and the musician tried in a more rock version. Sam Phillips came in and he liked it. He recorded it and here were that sound they have been looking for. After that, the group recorded Blue Moon of Kentucky. The two songs were released 19th July 1954. 17th July, the day after the disc was recorded, where That's Alright played for the first time in radio. It was on the local radio station WHBQ, and it was with that the local disc jockey Duvay Phillips were the first in the whole world to play an Elvis Presley disc in the radio. The listeners were so excited over the disc that Duvay Phillips that day repeated it 14 times in the program, and after several of calls from the listeners, got Duvay Phillips same night called Elvis for his first radio interview. From February 1955 and to November same year were Elvis on tour with his band, the Blue Moon Boys. The band was composed of Elvis Presley with local vocal and rhythm guitar, Scotty Moore on lead guitar, Bill Black on bass and DJ Fontana on the drums. The band was dissolved because the Sun sold Elvis' contract, but they keep work together the years after dissolve. Elvis played all in all 20 songs when he was with Sun. 2 of the songs is lost, but the other 18 songs are still saved. 10 of these were recorded of Sun in 1954 to 1955, like Elvis' 5 first singles. Stabled with RCA. 18th August 1955 was Colonel Tom Parker manager for Elvis Presley. Parker was ambitious and had eyes for Presley's talent, and he immediately started to find a record label with a size that Parker thought had the capacity to a nationwide breakthrough for his artist. Sun Records sold in November 1955 Elvis' contract to RCA Victor to a sum of $40,000, and in that time it was the biggest contract sum ever. Elvis' first disc at RCA was Heartbreak Hotel. Military service. From 1958 to 1960 was Elvis in military service in West Germany. He lived in Bad Neuenahr while he was stationed in the neighbor town Freiburg, home place for the American military base Raid Barracks. From the beginning, 16 October 1958, lived Elvis temporarily on Hilbert's Park Hotel, but moved shortly after to Hotel Grunwald. Both lay in Bad Neuenahr. The date today stands for whole second floor on Hotel Grunwald unchanged, just like when Elvis and all his crew lived on all 4 rooms, and it's even possible to live in room 10 where Elvis lived. The last 15 months of Elvis' stay in the city, he lived with his closest family and friends in a rent private house in Golfstrasse 14. It was here he for the first time met his later wife, Priscilla, daughter of an officer in Raid Barracks. Starting again. Elvis, excited about his many fans, had held by or if they had let him down while he was in Germany. But Tom Parker had made sure that RCA often sent out discs with Elvis while he was soldier, and when the soundtrack from his first movie after the soldier time, GI Blues, was on LP charts in USA in 111 weeks in a row, was it clear for everybody that the success again was on. Soon had he again million-selling songs, as It's Now or Never, Are You Lonesome Tonight, and Kiss Me Quick. In that time looked Elvis' place on the top of the pop throne as almost untouchable. He estimated to have sold 1 billion discs. In only USA has he got gold, platinum or diamond rewards 219 different albums and singles. Movies with and about Elvis. From 1956 until 1972 was Elvis contributory in movies, all in all 33 movies. He started with Love Me Tender and later the documentary Elvis, That's the Way It Is, and Elvis on Tour as the last one. In addition to the many movies with Elvis are there also a lot of movies about Elvis. One of the most popular movies about him are the half documentary movie Elvis. It's a movie that is about the start of his career and to the end.